Hey there, it's Kelsey from Your Heart Is Mine. I am the nurse and author behind the Your Heart Is Mine blog site, and I am here today to share with you my quick, simple, easy, and effective, beautiful 5-minute makeup routine. So this is for anybody who maybe was like myself, where you don't really love putting on a ton of makeup, but you got to a point where you were going into your shift and you were like, man, I feel so unput together. I used to just wear moisturizer and go into work, and I saw all my friends coming in and they looked so pretty and so cute. And really, I know as a nurse, you don't need to be looking all fancy schmancy because you're wiping poop and cleaning up pee and blood and all that stuff all day long. But I do know that sometimes it does feel really good as a female to put yourself together, even if you're working a crazy 12-hour shift. So if you are that person and you're looking for something really simple but effective, beautiful and feminine, and on the natural side, you are in the right place. So I am going to share with you my quick 5-minute face. So here's the deal. It consists of a liquid concealer, a liquid foundation, excuse me. It consists of an amazing, beautiful blush. It's a blush stick, so easy. We'll get to this in a second. And then it also has a coverage mattifying powder, which is basically a simple powder that goes over your face to take away the shine, to blend all the makeup together. And then lastly, finishing up with a natural mascara. So I'm about to just show you all of this unfiltered right now. So right now, all I have on my face is a very simple moisturizer. I do recommend that if you're doing a moisturizer to really look at the ingredients and make sure you're not getting anything with nasty hydrogenated oils or any parabens or phthalates or anything that could really be causing harm to your skin and also your cells internally. So remember that your skin is your largest organ, and what goes on your skin goes into your cells. So when you're thinking about detoxing your life, or you're wanting to really clean up your diet, help your emotions, help your body in a whole, what goes onto your skin really matters. So this is why I use clean beauty products, okay? So first things first is this amazing natural hydrating foundation. So listen, I was so sketched out about liquid foundation when I first started using this. I never used it in the past after I had a terrible experience in pretty much middle school when your hormones are like, ah! And I really struggled with jumping back into this. For the longest time, I used a product called Bare Minerals, and a friend of mine introduced me to this Beauty Counter foundation, and it's a liquid foundation, and she was like, no, girl, it's not cakey, it's not nasty, it won't clog your pores, like it is so clean, it's effective, and it's good coverage, and it'll last you forever. So I took her word for it, and it is amazing. So quickly, I'm just going to show you. This really only takes a little bit, so I'm going to just put it right onto my skin, just like that, okay, just a little tiny bit, and I'm going to rub it in, and I'm going to just pat it all over my face, on my cheeks, and I'm breaking out a little bit, so this will be a good example of the coverage that it gives you. And so you're basically just rubbing it in, getting it up on your lining of your hair, on your face, all over, and just really kind of patting it in. Now you can use as little or as much as you need. For me, a little goes a really long way, okay? So it's really, really, really good clean coverage. It really does cover you. That's the beautiful part about this regimen. Okay, so that is step one. Step two is applying the color, okay? So I actually have two of these sticks. I have the bronzer and the blush. I personally love the blush because it's winter and I like that pink rosy color. I am actually almost out of this blush, so for the sake of this video, I'm going to be taking it out the last bit. This is like real girl life right here. You're like scraping your really awesome, amazing makeup to the end until the other one comes. So normally this looks just like the bronzer, where it's a stick and you're just gonna go poop up on an angle on the cheekbones. And for those of you who aren't really makeup people and you're like, wait, what cheekbone? I always just go like this, and I just follow the shadow of going straight up, and then I blend it. So that could be terrible advice. Some people tell me to like line it with your ear, all that kind of stuff. But anyhow, so that's how you find your cheekbones. So I am going to add this, and again, if this was a stick, I would be putting it on just like so, but with the stick and not this. So I am literally taking all of mine. You can see I'm not even really like, it's all over the place, right? You're like, what are you doing? So you're putting on your little Indian paint just like that, okay? And then what you're gonna do is you're going to naturally just color it in with your fingers. So easy and light. Literally, I am just following an upward diagonal pattern on my cheekbone. And I'm looking in the mirror behind me because it's hard to look into the camera. But basically it creates that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful rosy glow. It's gorgeous, so, so gorgeous. And I'm gonna change the lighting here in a second so you can get a better idea. So that's it. So literally just rubbing that in, okay? The last thing I'm going to do is take this awesome anti-shine powder, which is mattifying powder. This is also a Beautycounter product. And I am just going to put a little bit inside of my cap. And then I'm gonna take my makeup brush, just like this, tap it in, and then I'm just gonna cover on my face. So this is just getting rid of that shine. And you know that light bulb forehead that we all hate. Now here's the deal. This makeup will last your entire shift. You will have a shine by the end of 12 hours because who's not gonna have a shine on their head by the end of 12 hours? It doesn't matter what the makeup is. So what I would do is if it's really a concern to you, you can take one of those like tissue papers or you can bring your mattifying powder with you, whatever you wanna do, okay? So after I do that, I take my mascara and I am just going to put that on and I'm gonna apply it while I'm looking in the mirror. I got that one side, and this is Bare Minerals. So I don't really prefer Beautycounter's eyeliner or eye mascara. It just was clumpy and thick, so I really like this one. It's a cleaner version of what you typically would buy at the drugstore. And I just kind of put it on my eyes, and I'll put it on my lower lids, lower brows, or lower lashes, gosh. And that is it. Literally 5 minutes. So you put it on, it's gorgeous, it's feminine, it's easy, it's light. You can see that it just kind of perks you up and has a really great color. So I'm gonna change the lighting on here so you can kind of see it in a different lighting. So there's a little bit of the rosy. You can see it there, right there, right there, and you can put on as little or as much as you want. So literally that is it. So I'm gonna kind of zoom in and you can see where I'm breaking out a little bit, but it is really, really awesome coverage. So that is it. It's a 5-minute routine. I've got this Beautycounter Tint Skin Hydrating Foundation right here. I use this Hibiscus blush stick from Beautycounter. So wonderful. Another cool trick with this little thing is that you can actually, because their products are so clean, it's pretty much the same ingredients as their lip shimmer. And so I actually looked into that and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna use my blush stick to make a really pretty, nice shimmer. And it's actually a really pretty baby pink and it is a beautiful color. So if you're just wanting to put on a nice little shimmer, this works incredible for that as well. So that's a little trick I share. And then the mattifying powder. And that is it. And then I'm using the Lash Domination by Bare Minerals. So that's it. If you have any questions about this regimen, you can let me know. But seriously, going on to a shift, just having a pretty fresh face, you're not going to feel caked on. You're not going to feel gross. You're not going to feel like, oh my gosh, that was terrible. Like I need to wash this off. Like it is a natural, clean, light, effective coverage that you are going to feel feminine, beautiful. It's easy, it's amazing, and you are going to love it. So if you want to have access to any of these products, you can click the links in my blog, or you can go to beautycounter.com/Kelsey Rowell, KELSEYROWELL, and you can snag those products there. I also will give the link to my mascara if you're interested. So I hope you enjoy this. Happy shifting.